Some of you have spoken about that before, some of the folks that were presenting, and even some of you that are out in the audience right now, is that our kids are always watching us. Every step of the way. And if you don't think it's true, just look back at them. And you can see that they're looking right at you.
Yes.
Okay? The mannerisms, the way that they say things, how they treat their mother, right? How they treat their friends, how they treat their siblings if they have one. I can see in my own son that he is watching the way I treat his mother by the way that he treats his sister. Mm-hmm. Okay?
That's
so
good.
They are watching us all the time. Can you get to the next one, please? All right, so there's 3 parenting styles. What do you think they are?
Authoritarian.
Okay.
Laissez-faire.
Okay. I heard authoritarian. I heard
Laissez-faire.
laissez-faire, relaxed, permissive. Okay. All right, let's see what we have on the board. First one is permissive. Good. So here's an example. Oh, honey, I see your stuff is left out. I guess you were too busy to clean up. I'll clean up for you so you can find everything next time you want to play with them. Oh, isn't that cute? That's so cute.
Not reality.
Isn't that cute? Not reality, right? That kid grows up spoiled.
Right.
Right? Next one. Aggressive. Fathers, how many of you can relate to this one? The aggressive one, right? So it says here, I'm sick and tired of seeing your things all over the room. Why are you such an irresponsible slob? That's it for you. You are grounded for a week, and I'm throwing all your things away. So here's the thing. In my house, let me kind of transcribe that sentence for you. I'm sick and tired of seeing all your stuff in the room. Why are you such an irresponsible person? It says here, it doesn't say you are grounded. It says if you don't come pick this room up right now, you're going to catch a whooping. Who's heard that one before? Right? And I always wonder, how do you catch a whooping? I didn't know whooping could be caught. And just, say it again. You throw it, right? And so I wasn't able to do this in this room today, but what I wanted to do here, I'll just tell you, I wanted to have like an extra belt, and I wanted to put it on the doorknob for you. Who's ever seen that before? The belt on the doorknob, right? So that is always your reminder of, and this is kind of how we grew up, and I'm not saying this right or wrong, or this is just what I experienced. And I just wanted to see how many people would have some sort of, that would affect them in a certain way, right?
Flashback.
Say it again. Oh, yeah, it's a flashback, right? You see that belt, it's like, oh, man. Right? But I wasn't ready, and I didn't think we have enough counselors around to be able to help you all that were traumatized by seeing that belt on the doorknob. Okay?
Especially if it was the red belt.
There you go.
I grew up
on that old school leather belt. Yes, sir.
I grew up in a different era.
Okay.
They would announce it, and then they would do it. What makes your head so hard? You know, it wasn't none of that. This is gonna hurt me more. It's gonna hurt you. Mm-hmm. They just went ahead. You got a whooping, and then you knew. Now go somewhere and sit down.
Go somewhere and sit down. That's right.
All right.
Another one.
That was the end of it.
How many people have heard that before? Go somewhere and sit down. I am not ashamed to say that at times when I'm frustrated, I say the same thing. Go sit down somewhere. All right.
So to yourself or to the kids?
To the kids. To the kids. I'm just being out. We've been honest all day.
To a point where they can see me be frustrated and see my anger, but yet able to function. There will be the times I need to take a break and calm off, but there need to be some times where I can be able to communicate effectively even though I'm upset, because I'm modeling that at the same time. So I can't expect them to do something that they don't see me do. So I think that there's that balance to that. In the beginning, I'm definitely got to take a break, man, because I'll mess everything up, right? Blow it up. But then there's that time to come back and bring closure and be able to model how to be upset and still function at the same time.
Okay, so we have one man here. Isaac, did you have something in the back too?
Yeah, I just wanted to add. From the situation, right? But as soon as our child tries to separate, we say to them, get back here, boy. Where you going? Where you think you're going? Don't walk away from me. I'm talking to you right now. Get over here. Now they need an opportunity to cool off as well, because obviously what we're saying and doing is agitating them. So when do we not validate how they feel and only concern about how we feel? It's not, no, boy, get back over here. I'm not done with you yet. It's, son, if you need a few minutes, I respect that, but make sure that we have this, we finish this encounter, because it's important to us that we talk about this together. But give them their space too.
And that's when you mature
Right.
I would always look at the beginning of the game in the stands. And for some reason, when I saw my dad
Come on,
watching
man.
in
Talk
the
to me.
stands, I played harder.
Yeah.
I played better than I did in
Motivation.
practice. Like, I was going for broke in the game because, yeah, a part of me wanted to impress him as a son. Like, look, your son is out here getting busy on the football field. And most times I did. But but then as I got older, I thought about all of my teammates who didn't have their fathers at the game. And I just said, man, what are they playing? Who are they playing for? You know, who's watching them? Who's there? What male figure is there rooting them on like, go son, go, you can do it. Or when you lose a game. Now, we didn't lose many games in high school, at least when I played. But it's like when you lose a game, you need that person there to be like, son, it's okay. You did a good job. And we don't realize how much of an impact that has on us until we get older and we have our own children.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so I know we talked a lot about things that are normal to some but abnormal to others. You know, we want to normalize, again, the fact that dads are in the homes. We want to normalize the fact, again, that dads can provide a healthy way of discipline. Not saying that it's perfect, but to say that, you know, dads are a pivotal part of the growing up of a child.
Absolutely.
They need to be there. My son cries hysterically whenever I have to leave the house. And I can be going to a meeting. I mean, he's crying, I want daddy, I want daddy, I want daddy. My wife calls me like, your son is crying, he wants you, I want daddy. And for a while I was like, why is that happening? But then I said, you know what? If I neglect him, and I'm not saying on purpose because we do have to do things, but if I were just not around at all, and my son was doing that, now I have someone who is growing up with a part of him that's missing.
Come on, man.
And now he's going to go somewhere else to look for it, and then he's going to resent me.
That's it.
Right.
And so now he's going to hate every other man or black man that looks like me because they remind him of his father.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow.
So that's something that I think about all the time. And so sometimes I got to shake it off. I'm tired. You know, I work long days. I have like 3 jobs, you know, sometimes. But I have to shake it off and say, all right, my son's here and my daughter as well.
Yeah.
You know, so it's important. Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
You don't even realize that. And so now they're angry to anything that's authoritative.
Yep.
I refuse to listen. I don't want to do it. Nope, I'm not doing it. I disconnect. I run. And so we've taught them how to run more than we've taught them how to stand still and see.
Yeah.
You know, that there's a hope. There's a future for you.
Yeah.
So I think that you're speaking volumes to us. And thank you for giving me back some stuff, Kareem. Can we give it up, y'all? Thank you for giving it back to me, man.
Thank you.